there was a couple spicy moments in Cowboys camp this week that kind of making the circle, being talked about in social media aspect and stuff like that. And I wanted to hop in here and give my opinion, give my 2 cents of what's going on out there in Big D. You know what I'm saying? Well, not in Big D. They're in Oxnard, California right now with training camp. And I probably shouldn't say Big D again anyway, pause. Now, with that being said, lively back and forth the first day of pads, you know what I'm saying? Offense, defense, going at each other pretty hard, you know what I'm saying? A lot of trash talking going on. So at one point during the exchange, Trayvon Diggs, all-pro cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys, who just got his big contract, tells Dak Prescott, after a scramble play, Dak and Trayvon Diggs jawing back and forth. Diggs tells Dak to shut his bitch ass up. I've called Dak that before, too, in front of the TV screen because he throw too many interceptions. But you know what? I took it on sight. I saw it. Oh, dudes out there competing, you know what I'm saying? Not too much of a big deal. But obviously, the national media took it and ran with it. And a couple of cats did make some good points. Like I told y'all guys, I'm a big fan of Shady McCoy, you know what I'm saying? And, he likes to rub it in on Dak. He gets his Philadelphia fan base all riled up. And he goes head on at the Dallas Cowboy fans, which I think is a reason why he'd be a good fit to be on Undisputed with Skip. But Shady said they don't respect him if you call him a bitch ass because Jalen Hurts don't get called that. Tom Brady don't get called that. You know what I'm saying? All the greats would never get called a bitch ass despite what kind of trash talk was going on. Now, I understand Shady trying to stir the pot a little bit and him being a Philadelphia Eagle guy. The Eagle fans got a problem with Dak Prescott because they can't beat him. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, there is some truth to what Shady is saying. It does seem like it's like an aggressive disrespect of Dak. But Dak has caused that on himself. You can't be the leader of this bunch and you constantly causing them to lose games. Dak, you caused them that playoff game versus the 49ers. Just about every loss they had last season that you were a part of, your interceptions was the reason for. So I can see to where the thought could be cats don't respect Dak. Now, Dak was asked about it. And Dak Prescott is always a gentleman. He's always going to be stately, sometimes too stately. But Dak was like, listen, this is how we get into it since Trayvon has been here. You know what I'm saying? Dak said, I get it started when I'm in the locker room. I'm the one that's clapping and doing the talking and trash. Come out on the field and it keeps going. You know what I'm saying? I had no problem with Dak. And then Dak said, listen, people say, oh, well, you can't talk to the quarterback like that. That's not the way he likes to lead. Apparently, he likes to lead by throwing interceptions. But truth of the matter be told, this is really much to do about nothing, at least on the surface. But I will say one thing, though. If you can remember, kind of towards the end of the Russell Wilson / Legion of Boom era in Seattle, there was some practices that got pretty intense. And when Richard Sherman one time picked off Russell Wilson in the red zone, he cursed him out and threw the ball at him. Now, that's a good fiery competition, and Russell said so himself. But then we get to see, once it all broke up, that there was a division between Russell and that team. Could something like that be developing in Dallas? Interesting. Because I tell you what, the Cowboys got a rock-solid, locked and loaded defense. If Dallas is not in the NFC Championship game this year, it's going to be because of Dak Prescott and really not because of nobody else. Because Mike McCarthy's put together back-to-back 12-5 seasons. That defense is probably the best defense in the NFL, if not one of the top 3 or 4 defenses in the league. So, yeah, they're going to point the finger at Dak Prescott. And now you can see, well, maybe there is some credence to this Dak Prescott not being respected by the defense. Now, on the front part, on the first scene, in the public eye, everybody go along, everybody get together, everybody sing Kumbaya. It seems like everything is going okay. But I would not be surprised if there really is a little bit of indifference toward Dak Prescott in that locker room. We know how the fans feel about him. Go look at a post on dallascowboys.com, a Dak Prescott post, and all the interception comments. So, yeah, he's got some work to do, Dak Prescott. Earn the respect and trust of the fan base and earn the respect and trust of the defense. Can he do it? That is yet to be seen.